Asterisk, asterisk. Have you ever wondered why anger takes control of you so quickly? Asterisk. Why a small word, a mistake, or even silence can turn into a storm inside your heart. Asterisk. The truth is anger is not just about shouting. It's a hidden message from your mind. Asterisk. And in this video, we'll try to understand that message, discover how learning about anger can actually help us find peace, strength, and wisdom. Asterisk, asterisk. What is anger? Anger is a natural emotional response to situations where we feel attacked, mistreated, frustrated, or misunderstood. Psychologists describe it as a secondary emotion, meaning it usually hides something deeper underneath, like fear, sadness, or insecurity. For example, a child might get angry when his toy is broken, but underneath that anger is sadness. An employee may feel furious after being criticized, but beneath it is the fear of failure. A person may shout at their loved one. Behind that anger lies hurt or disappointment. So anger itself is not the problem. The real issue is how we understand it and how we react to it. Why we should understand Anger 1. Because anger can destroy relationships. Candral anger can break families, ruin friendships, and end marriages. Harsh words spoken in anger can never be fully taken back. Understanding anger helps us protect the people we love, too, because anger affects our health. Scientific research shows that chronic anger increases blood pressure, damages the heart, weakens the immune system, and even shortens life expectancy. When we don't understand or manage anger, we are literally harming our own body. 3. Because anger clouds judgment. Think about the last time you were very angry. Did you make a wise decision? Most people regret their actions in anger weather. It's sending a harsh message, shouting at a colleague, or even violence. Anger blinds the mind. Understanding it helps us stay rational. 4. Because anger can be a source of energy. Here's something surprising. Anger is not always negative. Controlled anger can motivate us to stand up against injustice, to change our lives, and to fight for our dreams. Understanding anger means learning to use it as fuel instead of letting it burn us. The psychology of anger psychologists say anger has 3 main components. Physical reaction. Your heart beats faster, muscles tighten, and adrenaline rushes. Cognitive response. Your thoughts focus on the problem, sometimes exaggerating it. Behavioral expression. This is how you show anger: by shouting, staying silent, or even walking away. Now, why is this important? Because if you can identify these stages in yourself, you can stop anger before it controls you. Part 4. Common triggers of anger. 1. Frustration. When our goals are blocked. 2. Injustice. When we feel something is unfair. 3. Disrespect. When we feel ignored or insulted. 4. Fear. When we are scared. Anger often hides it. 5. Stress. When life feels overwhelming. Even small things can spark anger. By understanding our triggers, we can predict and control anger instead of being surprised by it. Dangers of ignoring anger. Some people never express anger. They bottle it up, but inside it turns into stress, depression, or physical illness. Explosive anger. Others release anger without control. They hurt themselves, their relationships, and sometimes even commit crimes. Passive-aggressive anger. This is when people hide anger but express it in sarcasm, silence, or subtle insults. It poisons relationships slowly. Ignoring anger is like ignoring fire in your house. The longer you leave it, the bigger the damage. How to understand and manage anger. 1. Pause before reacting. The ancient philosopher Seneca once said, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." Just pausing for 10 seconds can prevent lifetime regrets. 2. Recognize your triggers. Keep a journal of moments when you get angry. Is it traffic, disrespect, rejection? When you know your triggers, you can prepare your response. 3. Express. Don't explode. Expressing anger calmly is healthy. Say, I felt hurt when this happened, instead of shouting, you never care about me, okay? Use relaxation techniques, deep breathing, meditation, or even a walk outside can cool your body and clear your thoughts. 5. Shift perspective. Ask yourself, will this matter 1 year from now? Most things we get angry about are small and temporary. 6. Seek help when needed. Anger feels uncontrollable. Professional therapy, counseling, or anger management programs can transform your life. The positive side of anger now. Let's not forget anger has a positive side. When understood, it can inspire justice movements. Many leaders throughout history were driven by controlled anger at injustice. It can push us to achieve more like athletes, channeling anger into energy. It can strengthen relationships if expressed correctly because it communicates that something truly matters to us. Understanding anger is not about eliminating it. It's about mastering it. Stories and examples. Example 1. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison. He had every reason to be angry, but instead of letting anger destroy him, he transformed it into forgiveness and leadership that changed a nation. Example 2. Imagine a student failing an exam. One response is destructive anger, blaming teachers, quitting school. The other is constructive anger, studying harder, proving doubters wrong. Example 3. In families, when parents understand anger, they stop shouting and start listening. This builds respect and love instead of fear. Anger in daily life. Work, anger at a boss or colleague can lead to conflict. But when understood, it can be expressed as constructive feedback in relationships. Anger can either break trust or deepen understanding, depending on how we handle it. In society, protests, revolutions, and even social reforms often begin with anger at injustice, but only when guided by wisdom do they bring real change. Conclusion, powerful closing. So, why is understanding anger important? Because anger is a mirror, reflects our deepest fears, our greatest values, and our strongest desires. Left uncontrolled, it destroys. But when understood, it becomes a teacher, a protector, and even a source of power. The choice is ours. Do we let anger control us, or do we learn to master it? Remember, a wise person is not someone who never gets angry. A wise person is someone who understands anger, listens to it, okay, and then chooses the right response. If you found this video meaningful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Think Wise. And in the comments, tell us what makes you most angry and how do you deal with it. Asterisk, subscribe.